Yes, so for everybody joining us, my name is Commander Nick Gernon of the New Orleans Police Department's 8th District. We are here at Iberville and Bourbon at 4:47 a.m. An officer that was in the 100 block of Bourbon heard multiple gunshots. He then ran to this area, saw several individuals giving some sort of life-saving treatment to the victim, who is near the driver's side of a black vehicle, which is now parked behind us in the 700 block of Iberville. EMS responded immediately. They transported the victim to the hospital, where he unfortunately succumbed to his wounds. At this time, we believe him to be a local male from the New Orleans area. We are in the process of gathering surveillance footage. Obviously, the real-time crime center cameras are in this area. They've already been a big help in helping us to identify what has occurred. But I think that we should stress that there was an officer a half a block away in the 100 block of Bourbon Street, heard shots, responded, saw what was going on, was not able to make the apprehension, but was extremely close to where the actual incident occurred. So at this time, we're asking if anybody in the public has any information to please call the homicide detectives at 658-5300, call Crime Stoppers. And the reality is, for the suspect, you should know you're on camera. You're on camera down here when you did this. We're going to eventually find you. It would behoove you to come to us and tell us what happened before we start talking to other people and figure out what kind of case we put together. So at this time, that's what we know. One male, local, shot and killed. He died at the hospital. Officers were here at 4:47 a.m. They heard the shots. They responded. This is the fourth murder of the year in the 8th District. All 3 previous murders have been cleared. We've had 9 fatal shootings down here. 8 have been cleared for an 89% clearance rate. We've taken 150 illegal guns off the street so far this year. That's compared to 99 for all of 2016 and 180 last year. So our officers are proactively engaged in trying to prevent this type of violence. And when it happens, we have a robust response with our detective unit. Now the homicide unit's going to be involved as well.
Unusual that witnesses would come in and help out.
Yeah, maybe not unusual, right? I mean, people saw that this person was hurt. A person went over there and started putting pressure on his wounds, started trying to help him. In regards to suspect, we just don't have suspect information that I'm prepared to share at this time, but our homicide detectives will be updating y'all throughout the day.
Commander, this area is blanketed with cameras. You said that. Is that area on the able to be monitored by the real-time monitoring center?
Yes. This incident was caught by a real-time crime center, and now it's just a process of going back and finding the best available video we have to give to y'all so that the public can help us figure out who this person is. But again, I urge this person, you're on camera. Come in, tell us what happened. Let's figure out what we can, do this morning.
Do we know if witnesses saw anything in the area? Are you talking to some witnesses who may have saw what happened?
So I'm going to defer to the homicide detectives as to the status of witnesses. I don't feel comfortable talking about it.
It's amazing how many of these murders you've been able to clear so rapidly because of those cameras.
Absolutely. Look, the cameras don't lie. They don't get scared. They don't get intimidated. They're an extremely important tool. We stood up the Real-Time Crime Center in November of 2017. At the end of 2017, our clearance rate for non-fatal shootings here in the 8th District was 17%. That's pretty bad. It is now 89%. It is 2 things: hard work on the part of the detectives and great video from the Real-Time Crime Center.
All right.
Thank you so much, Commander.
District Commander.
You hear that there? That was the 8th District Commander Nick Gernon here at the corner of Bourbon and Iberville, talking about the shooting that occurred sometime around 5 o'clock this morning. Again, we actually spoke with a witness this morning who says they heard about 6 shots, and they were one of the people who rushed over to the scene there to try and put pressure on the wounds to try and help the man who later died at the hospital. But of course, as you heard there, I'm standing beneath one of the real-time monitoring cameras here. This area just covered with cameras, not just with those cameras that are monitored by NOPD, but as well as private cameras all down the businesses here on Iberville. So Commander of the 8th District, Nick Gernon, telling the shooter this morning, we have you on camera, turn yourself in. Of course, as we get more information, we'll bring it to you here. Reporting live, Rob Krieger, Fox 8 News.